crafters, this is Cindy B with mrsbscraftroom.blogspot.com here today with another video in the video series that I'm doing featuring the Cartridge Birthday Bash. So last week we made the birthday card, and this week we're going to make a treat bag for the birthday party. So using the Cartridge Birthday Bash, I will be using, let's go to page 28. We'll be using this item here, which I believe it's under the card tag feature, but it's a bag topper. It's perfect for a bag topper. So we're going to be using that on page 28, and then we're going to be going to page 36, and I'll be using this cute little monkey who is holding a bat in his hand and a blindfold, but he's peeking through like most of the kids do. So we'll use those for our toppers. So let's get going. Okay, on the Gypsy, we are, let's go to the first page, the mat here, the first mat. So the first layer we're doing is that bag topper. So if I go into the Birthday Bash cartridge, and one of the really great things about this new cartridge is if you look on the, so we want the bag topper that's here, and it's under the card tag feature. If you look under the main image, which is the alligator, there's a little red dot there showing you where exactly you can find it on the keypad. So if I look here on the keypad, oh, first of all, let's take off the phrase and the shift lock button. We need to put on the card tag feature, and we will see that there is our bag topper. So we're going to bring that in to our mat, and I've already sized this bag topper to fit across the bag that I've purchased. So for my bag topper is going to be 5.35 wide by 1.88 high. And I've positioned that on my mat. Now I'm going to be making about 20 of these, so I'm going to cut and paste these across the page, and the way you would do that is you would highlight your item, and we're going to go to the Advanced tab, and we'll hit Copy. So now we've got another. And we'll hit Copy again. Now we've got another. I believe I can get 3 across my page. I'm going to go ahead and space these out so I can get all 3 on there. And what I'm going to do this time, because I want to put 3 more at the bottom of my page, but I don't want to have to go through that whole group, onesie process, what I can do is group these. So I can group, set my group key, touch each one in the group, close the group, go back to the Advanced tab, and copy. So now I've copied 3 of those. So it makes it a lot easier. You know, for this it was only 6, but if you're doing, this is kind of like the autofill on the Cricut. So if you had a lot of little items that you were trying to do autofill with, this would be an easier way to do it. Okay, so I can get 6 bag toppers cut out of one 12 by 12 piece of paper. Okay, so now let's go to the layer 2, which is going to be the little monkey layer that we'll be putting on the tag. So what I've done is I've selected the monkey, and if I go back to the handbook, let's see, find the monkey. I go back to the handbook on page 36, I can see on the keypad that the monkey is in the second row there with the little red dot. So I'll go back to the keypad, and I want to pull up the main image of the monkey. So I'm going to take off the card tag feature, and we'll just pull up the monkey, which he is right there. All right. Now so I'm going to bring the monkey into my page, and I'm going to size him the size that I want him to be to fit on my bag topper. For my monkey, he is going to be 3 inches wide by 2.76 high. Now, if you remember in previous videos, the way that I'm going to get his layered pieces in, I'm going to highlight the monkey, and then if I look back at my handbook, I'll see I want to have the little monkey face. I want the layer 1 for the bat and the eyes, and I'm not going to do the layer 2 for the face. We're going to stamp his face. So, but we do want layer 2 here for his little bandana or the eye thing to cover his eyes. So let's go ahead and pull those in. So in order to get the monkey face, I'm going to do the shift lock, and here's the monkey face. Now I'm going to go to layer 1, take the shift lock off, go to layer 1, and there's the bat and the eyes. Put the shift, I don't need the little face, which would be the shift lock. I'm going to go to layer 2, and there's the bandana. So now I've got all my little pieces for the monkey, and when I go back to my mat, you'll see that they're all lined up and they're all attached together when I move them around the mat. So what I would do is ungroup the whole thing, and then that way I can move each piece individually and place it where I want it on the mat. But they're the right size to fit on my little monkey. They're sized correctly so that they layer properly on him. All right, so now on to mat 3. We are going to do the little birthday cake. So the same thing with the birthday cake. It's on the same page as the monkey, and it's under the phrase feature. So we'll go ahead and go into the keypad, and we're going to take off the layer 2, and we're going to put on the phrase feature, and there's our cake. So when we pull in our cake, we then want to do the phrase layer, which would be the shift lock, and there's our layer. So when we bring that in, the same thing, it all moves around together. We're going to ungroup it, and then that way we can move it on the mat where we want it to go. Now, one of the things I'm going to do with this particular one is I don't want the words to cut. So I'm going to highlight the layer, go under the Advanced tab, go into the Hide Contour button, and I'm going to hide the words Happy Birthday. And if you remember how we do this, we just kind of go through each one and hide each individual little item. Whoops, wrong one. And then it won't show, it won't cut. And got to get all the little pieces here. There we go. So now the only thing that's going to cut are the layers and the candle layers. So there we go. So now I'll move those to the right place on the mat, and we'll go ahead and cut those out also. Okay, so I'm going to go cut my pieces, and I'll be right back, and we'll put together our project.